saw an interesting video by southernprepper1's today. I'll put a link down in the description box. He's basically saying, you know, what would you do if you came to a real bad situation, the end of the world or what have you, and what would you do with your pets? So if it came down to a couple of kids showed up at your door because they weren't fed and you putting down your pets in order to make these kids survive, what would you do? And I'd have to say, after careful consideration, my pets are not getting put down no matter what. So if these kids can provide any kind of help to me, like if they can gather wood or if they can garden or if they can do something like that, I might be able to help them. If these kids are useless, they're down the river, because when you're in a situation, keep in mind this is all theoretical, but this is my theory of how this would play out. You're gone. If you aren't doing anything to prepare for situations, then you're history. You know, I'm not gonna put my dog down so that you can survive, especially since my dog is a part of my family, and my dog is also a part of my security system. For a quick example, in a real world, my neighbor has bears. My neighbor has one bear actually. The bear came for the bird feeder and stayed for the garbage. Now I have garbage too, but the bear doesn't come over for my garbage. What the bear does is the bear just hangs out where he knows he's got a consistent source of food and he's not bothered by any dogs. And my dogs are not dangerous dogs. My dogs are little yap dogs. But that's what they do. They yap. And that keeps everything out of my yard. So I don't have to really worry about it. I don't have to worry about deer eating our garden. I don't have to worry about any of that kind of stuff. Although if I wanted deer to come in for other purposes, I'd probably be in a little bit of trouble because I'd have to figure out something to do with the dogs while I'm luring deer into the area. But anyways, that's in a really, really worst case scenario. Back in reality land, most of the things that I actually prepare for are the things that happen to me in real life, like weather-related events. We get a lot of storms, we get a lot of power outages. Some of these power outages can last quite a while. You know, got generators and things like that to maintain. So that's what I prepare for. I prepare for the stuff that I know happens right now. I'm not necessarily worried about a nuclear attack or zombies zombies are starting to bother me now though. Since that stuff out in California where you got the people on the bath salts, I started doing a second take on the zombie thing and thinking, well, maybe there's something to this after all. Come on, dude. Speed it up. I got a 1.6 liter. I can't get out there. That's one thing I gotta say is if we ever did get into a real bad situation, I'm glad I've got the truck, because I highly suspect that a Mazda Miata is not the prepper's vehicle of choice. Wouldn't be real good in deep water. Absolutely horrible off-road. Can't carry too many supplies. Matter of fact, I usually have to trick my neighbor into getting fuel for me. Until summer anyways, when I get my truck back on the road. Anyways, I don't know where the hell I was going with this. But in any event, yeah, my dogs are going to survive for the long haul.